H's Clingfilm.
Okay, let's go.
The only thing we want to do is have some fun.
I've realised this alert works quite well on this background. Hello everyone. You're watching in 160p. Okay, I will read any important text, Dr. Plem. Don't worry. Sorry, I'm on the way. Here I come. So you get Wi-Fi. Excellent. Here I come.
Clippity clop, clippity horse.
Here we are. Oh. Hello. Yeah, for the plans. Are you likely to get Wi-Fi before or after doors? Both those important. Hi, Oracle. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry it took me a while to get here. It's slower now. I've got to ride around pulled along by a horse with a face suspiciously similar to mine. Really slows you down. Do I sound okay? Where's my... There I am. Okay, excellent. We have doors in the house, but only the bedroom door has a handle and none of the others closed because they got wet. Okay, well, so it's progress. There's progress. Yeah, that's right. One big internet and door installation day. Probably installed by the same guy who could not possibly be an expert in both. Okay, let's pop into the throne room. Because well, we need to get on with stuff. Oh, a first time chat from a new viewer. Hello, Lisa, April, Amelia. How nice to see new faces in the chat. And it's only taken however long this has been for us to have two accounts, which is not a sign that our relationship isn't going well. I think we're happily sharing an account. It's all fine. Yeah, that's a good point. At this point, I could now change my username, but I feel like I've established it as a really ineffective brand. No, you are right, Liz. This does remove the considerable amount of doubt as to which one of us is speaking. No, I think it's wise. I think it's a good move. It's a good move. I haven't got my legs, but maybe that's fine. Okay. Right. As there are clearly new viewers in the chat, I will briefly explain this unexplainable stream. Yes, yeah, exactly. I'll be Peter _ personal accounts. Right. So we are going to be playing because Paddy won't be on. Paddy won't stream from this account. Paddy doesn't know what a Twitch is. Right. Hi to all friends of the game Crusader Kings 3. We're going to be playing that. But the king it's Paddy Mcguinness. Actually, I can't explain what the stream is. I can't explain why the stream is. Nobody buy me a cameo from Paddy. it. Right, hang on. Where are my legs? It's one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Here they come. Right, sorry, I've got them tucked into my body. Right, I've got legs now. Okay, we're playing. I'm going to say the world's first Crusader Kings Paddy Mcguinness playthrough. No, nobody buy, especially not you. Of all the people that shouldn't buy me a cameo, you should buy me a cameo the least. Okay, look, let's bring in the gimmicks. Here comes the price list. No, Christmas is not sorted. Nope. Right, here's the here. Oh, why I should be in front of this. Here are the gimmicks. You can donate to rename any person, place, or artifact in the game. You can donate to spawn a character into the game. You can donate to spin the wheel, which I've now helpfully made the same price as the others because it seemed weird that it was more. Or you can add something to the Ding Dang Do list, which is a list of things we will endeavour to do in the game. What's currently on the Ding Dang Do list? Let's bring it down. Okay. To become the ruler of Oriel in Ireland, which I think we're aiming to do that because that is sort of that's where the McGuinness family originate from. I think that's the lore of that. Make Ben Moss Court Jester impossible. Okay, that is now possible. But I think I will wait for the Ben Moss enthusiasts in the Ben Moss enthusiasts in the community to show themselves before we do that. At least don't donate. Good. That's good news, Sean. At least don't donate. It will. You're right. If you donate, you'll be donating money to yourself, but it will go through PayPal fees. And we're also going to acquire the Fickle Finger of Fate, which I believe will be some kind of religious artifact that we will rename when the time comes. Well, Christmas is unsorted. Paddy's not on cameo. Okay, because of the pace we're moving at, shall we? Are there any other questions, or can we move on into the game? Let's move on into the game world. Here we are. Welcome to the Isle of Fernandos. Let's pop some audio on. How does everything sound? Are you getting game audio? It's probably quite slight. Oh, also, top left-hand corner, we've got a little donation goal. If we hit the donation goal, we will unlock the Ding Dang Zoo. What is it? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Well, I do. I mean, who knows? But that's something to aim for. Something to aim for. Okay, let's review our progress in the last stream. Let's look at Paddy's memories. That's right. We married Petty Green Christine of the Canaries. We started and won a war. To become the ruler of the earldom of Maxorata, which then meant we became the petty king of the Canaries. So quite an eventful stream. I think we also started our own religion, Fickle Fingerism. That's what we believe in now. And we're the main guy of it.
Ka-ching!
Oh, looks like we've got a donation. Oh, from Patrick McGuinness. Oh, good to know. Good to know he's watching. Oriel of Truth would like you to... Oh, hang on, I need to see this. I need to see this written down in bigger. Oh no, I closed them. Oh, I closed the window I had open specifically for this. But thank you, Patrick, for the donation. Oriel of Truth would like you to also conquer may also be called Ulster. I think it is called Ulster, but that is absolutely fine. Let's add that to the Ding Dang Do list, or the 2 Ding Dang Do. Maybe it should be 2 Ding Dang Do. No, it is 2 Ding Do. Fine, Ding Dang to Do. Maybe. Let's not get bogged down. Also become ruler of Ulster. Bracket next door. Just in case we get lost. Lovely. Right. That is still... I'm going to say that's still some way off. Just because we are very much here, and that is very much here. No, you're right, Oracle. We are not close. In the moment, it's being ruled by Chieftain Cathalan Mag Indectrac of Ulster. We may have to get a bit Spanish. Yes. Yeah, I would say in the short term, not least due to our beliefs in fickle fingerism, which do mean that we should be pursuing power at all costs. We have to be dominating stuff. I think we should be looking to take down our old foe, Sultan Dave Spikey. In the intervening week, it does look like Dave Spikey has redesigned his crest to incorporate the spikiest animal available. Paddy hates Dave Spikey in real life, doesn't he? So maybe we do hate him. Yeah, we're not official rivals. That is true, Oracle. Yes, good point. Yeah, we have also renamed the Pope's real name is also Dave Spikey. And they are united in House Spikey now, which must be an awkward family get-togethers. If one of them is the Sultan of like a Muslim king, and the other one is the Pope. But that's families. Right. If I could donate, I'd rename. Well, the Pope has already been renamed, Lise. And also, I'd be wary of renaming. I'd be wary of wasting too much money renaming the Pope, who will be perennially an old man. I have tagged the Pope. We'll see how long he lives. He's 68 years old, and he is in what the game describes as poor health. He is a petty king. Yeah, I think that is because he's Saxon. That's what you call someone that holds a duchy. They're a petty king. All the big hitters. All the big hitters are donating tonight. Umberto, it was good to see you watching, Umberto. Although you should be on the road. Please spawn in someone who works for us called Umberto, who does a lot of travelling. Oh, good. Okay.
checking out the women riding on
Let's
the
do
roads
that.
of nowhere. And we don't take shit from anyone. The only thing we want to do is have some fun. We're Max and Paddy,
Paddy and Max.
and best of all, we don't pay council tax.
I'm trying to think who would be the most travelling. I'm trying to think who would be the most travelling employee. I guess it could be one of the main jobs. I mean, the Chancellor is kind of in charge of foreign affairs, isn't he? So he presumably travels a bit. Spy masters do travel a lot. Yeah, I would say the spy master or Chancellor. So it's going to be a councillor. I'm not sure Umberto should be immortal. What do we think? Spy master? We think Umberto's our spy master. I suppose if he's well travelled, he could probably blend in seamlessly from, port to port. Okay, fine. Dasil, I've got bad news. You're fired. We've spawned a new spy master. Here he is. His name is pretty good. His default name is Wolf Dispenser. But we will be just changing that now. I suppose he could still be Umberto Dispenser. Right, you're now Umberto. Well, Wolf Dispenser's gone. He's now Umberto. They probably have those in the Netherlands. You can get anything on those weed drops. That's right. Umberto is content. He's generous and he's callous. Good for a spy master, probably. He's also beautiful, a genius, and Herculean. Good for Umberto. He's also very good at being a spy master. And I wonder if he will by default become a knight, because we are very low on knights. We're so low on knights because we haven't got any men. One of the knights who's currently fighting in our army is this guy who was the priest before we converted, but he's still hanging around anyway. He's 78 years old with a prowess of 0, but because we've got no other men, he is currently enrolled as a knight.
Good-ching.
Thank you, Dr. Plem. Rename the ruler of Oriel or Ulster Wolf Dispenser. Very good. Okay, let's pick one. Okay, the leader of Oriel currently is Chieftain Kongalak, and the leader of Ulster is Chieftain Cathalan. Which any preference as to which one you'd like renamed? Yeah, Wolf Dispenser. Which of these places do you think is most likely to have wolves? Good question. It was the ruler. It's the person. It's the person. Oh, you just mentioned no. Neither of them have been, so they're both open. Should we go for Chieftain Cathalan? But they could both be Wolf Dispenser, spelled differently. That's good. We'll do that. Character editor. Edit name. Do we want them to be? Oh, oops. Do we want them to be called Wolf in the dispenser house? Or do we want them to be called Wolf Dispenser? I think we want it like this, don't we? Wolf. Oh, name ends with a space. Not anymore, it doesn't. And then we'll rename the ancient house of Dai Falak, which was founded in 2 AD. Oh, actually, we very briefly have to become Wolf Dispenser. Is it Dispenser with an S? We'll keep the right. We'll just update the update the motto. Just update the motto. Oh, we seem to be in a war, but that's fine. Good work, Wolf Dispenser. Let's hope we're not losing the war. I can't find out without pausing, and I'm not going to. Right, so that's, and then I reckon this guy could be Wolf, but with a U. And of course, of the same dispenser house. There is. Have you just docked yourself, Oracle, through the medium of a Dark Ages battle? Right, let's get back into the hideous world of playing as Paddy, and we'll just check that has worked. So there we are. We've got Wolf Dispenser of Oriel, and we've got Wolf Dispenser of Ulster. Great. Okay, what do we need to do? Oh yeah, if anyone wants any ideas for renaming, at the moment these titles can all be renamed as well. So at the moment we're the Petty King of Canarias. That can be renamed, and also the place we just took, both the city of Maxorata and the earldom, the islands of Maxorata, they can also be renamed if anyone has any preferences for those. Actually, we can build on these holdings. I reckon we should get building. What can we build? We can build a temple or a city. I reckon we should build temples, right? We need to get the word of the fickle finger out there. I reckon we need to build some temples. Because we've started a religion, but there are very few practicing fickle fingerers. It's mainly us and Christine, I think. Oh yeah, slight update on Christine. Due to the outcry in the chat last time, Christine now has absolutely max stats. To describe this special trait, it says Christine is a legend among legends, genius among geniuses. You cannot win against this character. You need to accept your fate. So yeah, Christine's there. Also, Christine has redesigned her house. She's now House of Cheshire rather than, I think it was Shrewsbury before, and her crest is now that of an angel. How do you get new adherents? Well, you can. What you can do is you can convert the area. You can get your chaplain to convert the area, like some of your territories to fickle fingerism. So at the moment we have Wolf Hill, who is our chaplain. She is converting the Isle of Fernandos, so they would become adherents. But also you can build if you build temples, it increases the fervour. So I think that'll probably help. So I reckon we should build temples here and here. They'll take 3 years to build. Great. Also, we have, now that we're a petty king, which is how we finished the last stream, we can have another man at arms, so that could be useful. I think maybe what we want is onagers, because I remember with the battle we had in the last stream, some people were surprised at how long it takes to have a war. And that is mainly because of the amount of time it takes to siege the castles. And if we get onagers, their siege weapons, they will speed up the sieges. And also we've still got our camel boys to help with the battle. So I reckon, unless there's any objection, I reckon Paddy would be fine with getting some onagers. Let's onager up. Let's max out those because we've got cash. Right. What else can we do? Oh, we've got some new court positions now, so we can employ people. And of course we do. One of our to do things is to appoint a jester. But I will wait until the whatever his name was, Ben Mead, contingent of the chat pop up to do that. I think. We could see if we had an antiquarian. We could commission artifacts, but everyone so far is very bad at the job. Everyone we've got will be very bad at the job. Maybe that's one to leave. Do we want a court tutor? The only child we have is... Oh yeah, I forgot this update from the last stream. Someone decided to spawn in an heir called Pete. He's in the genre of pathetic child, which means he is hideous, an imbecile, and feeble. Pete's body is wasting away, leaving him ailing and weak. Is it worth employing a court tutor for the benefit of this child? Very possibly not. Although actually I can see from here that Nasik is pregnant, so we will be blessed with another child in the court soon. Maybe we should have a court tutor. Oh, a seneschal would be useful because they just help the control go up. So we could give someone that job. Also, if we could employ the few women we have in the court to stop them leaving. But would Paddy give a woman a job? That's the question. Would Paddy give a job to one of these women? I don't know. He might do. I suppose a seneschal is a bit like a secretary, so we might think that's a job a woman could do. I suppose as he would probably court tutor. But let's I think we should get into another war. Do you reckon Madeira would be our next target for a war? Take all of the Canary Islands? Or I suppose we can head for land over here somewhere. We could he doesn't mind it when women are produced to work with him. Yeah, I think that's probably true. Let's who do we think? The seneschal serves an important role in the day-to-day life of the royal household, administering the servants and keeping everything running smoothly. Heading north does seem wise, yes. Also, as we are now petty king of the Canaries, it makes sense to take all of the land that we are now the king of. Right, which of these women, Daida or Nasik, do we think will be better as the seneschal, kind of secretary? Nasik is currently pregnant. What do you need to be stewardship? Well, Daida has slightly better stewardship, so maybe this is one for Daida. Okay, congratulations, Doda. You are employed. We've got no goods to antiquarian. Is there any point having a court tutor for my for this stupid heir? No. No, there isn't. Okay, right. Hello, Koran Massanen. I have unfortunate news. I declare war on you. Yeah, sorry. I mean, you seem like a top lad, but you're lustful, just, and paranoid. But a resentful paragon. But I'm sorry. I just do declare war on you. Sorry. Okay, I reckon the strategy here is to get our camel lads. Get our camel lads raised. And send them. our top guy's now Umberto, excellent. Tazate, you can look after the army. Paddy himself wouldn't do it. Oh, the war music is really louder. Does game audio and me sound alright to you? Right, there we go. And now, 45 minutes into the stream, we can unpause the game. Oh, that's the point. I think, yeah, we're also trying to seduce Christine, our wife. So that should be nearly at an end, I think. Ah, I'd forgotten about this. Dacia was someone that we took prisoner in the last war, and she has agreed to convert and come and live in our court. Thank you, Dacia. Oh, that means actually we can do a little bit of take ye out. Shall we find Dasil a husband? Okay, we've got single woman, reveal yourself. It's Dasil, everyone. Okay, we've got four eligible bachelors. We've got Tazate, our marshal. Guanatame, who is a not particularly good knight. We've got Umberto Dispenser, our travelling spymaster, and Rinima, who is our chancellor. Right, so who's leaving their light on for Dasil? I think Guanatame might have turned his off because he's cynical. But actually, I think they'd all leave the light on because there are very few women. There just aren't enough women in the kit. So they're all. There's no way any of them are putting the light out. So I think Dasil has her pick. Who does she like? She is wrathful, content, and compassionate, and also pretty smart. She's pretty smart. Umberto's smart, but Umberto's a bit young for her. I think. I don't think she'd go for Umberto. No, she gets to do the bit now where she goes around and turns their lights off. She's turned Umberto straight off. Rinama, he's honest and he's lustful, and she doesn't like it. No, she prefers the cynicism of Guanatame. Congratulations, you're off on a date where you live. Actually, she's smarter. I reckon she might be a good antiquarian. She is. She's an average antiquarian. Okay, let's I reckon we can make Dassil the antiquarian. Right, Dassil, you've got a job. And what that means... let's just see how the war's going. Nothing's happened. Oh! News from the Christine scheme. My beloved wife. The servants have all been sent away, and our bed has been decorated with seashells. Romantic. As petty Queen Christine enters our chambers, she smiles confidently and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before God, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. Oh, Paddy. Okay, what options do we have? As we were united in marriage, we are now united in heart. The bonds of marriage are enough. Okay, so do we want Christine to become our lover? Do we want Christine to become our lover, or do we just? It's fine just to be married. We've reaffirmed our devotion, and we don't want to be tied down with we don't want to be tied down with love. What do we think Paddy would do? I think Paddy might lean towards the kind of no strings attached. Doesn't want to get entangled with too many lovers. But I don't know. Either way, Christine gains opinion of us, and we get to lay with petty Queen Christine. We also lose stress because we're lustful. So yeah, the question is: do we want to become lovers of Christine, or do we're just happy being married? That no need to sully it with any romance. What do we think? We can now commission an artifact. Lovely. Okay, this is good. Okay, lots of decisions. Do we want to love Christine? And do we want to commission ourselves a weapon, armour, a crown, or regalia? Which would Paddy prefer? Sorry, just checking something. I think I'm leaning toward. I'm not sure. I'm not sure Paddy would want to be encumbered by becoming Christine's lover. I think he might think, it's been seduced. It's fine. I think Paddy's always taken Christine for granted, IRL. So I'm going to say bonds of marriage are enough. As for this, I think Paddy would want a crown. Right, we funded Gitama to make us a crown. Thank you, Gitama. You can't get married, there aren't any women. Okay, the camels are off. Right, and while that's happening, let's get them married. Arms raised. Why is that but a waterline? Right, okay, the camels are in. Oh, hang on. Okay, we commissioned ourselves a crown. My lord, the work under precious artifacts is proceeding well. My knight Gittimer seems in a very good mood today. I'm not making any promises, but if I manage to produce a true masterpiece, what idea would you like to guide my hand? Okay, what does Paddy want from his crown? Does he want to make every ruler jealous of him? Maybe. Does he want to impress his vassals? We don't have any vassals. To impress the whole court. I think he'd want people to be jealous of him. I think he'd want other kings to like him. Okay, how's this going? Looks like we're going to win this battle. Looks like we're going to win this battle. Looks like we're going to win this. We've just sent our camels to swim across. Umberto has not been able to uncover any secrets at court. There's nothing going on. Well, I think Umberto knows best. So just, disrupt schemes. Oh, that's a good point. Because our seduce scheme finished, I feel like we should be seducing someone else. I think Paddy would want to be seducing every woman in the court. Dasil hates it. Oh, big news! Big news! Our wife, Petty Queen Christine, is bearing our child. Petty Queen Christine gained the trait. Pregnant. Good news. Just as we started seducing another woman, Christine's pregnant. And we've won the battle. Excellent news. Our forces captured Algim, the champion. Okay, we've got some prisoners. 2 prisoners. There's Gaifa and there's Algim, who's actually a good diplomat. I reckon we want these guys. The other way we can get people to believe in the fickle finger is to demand they convert. So let's say you can come and live with us, Algim, but you do have to believe in our God. And let's offer Guy for the same deal. He's not as useful to us, although he's a decent marshal. And wounded. But we did that, so. Okay. We do have some siege weapons, so this hopefully won't take as long. Though we don't have very many. So we zoom in, we get the sound of the war.
Good-ching!
Oh, Dr. Plum looking to liven things up with a spin. Oh good, Algim has agreed to come in. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. let's do the spin. Let's do the spin. Okay, we may have to pop into the throne room. You pray for problems. Yeah, things are proceeding too smoothly for my liking. Okay, bring on the wheel. Bring on the wheel. I said, bring on the other window where I can spin the wheel. Oh. And thank you, Lisa April Amelia, for watching an hour of this and deciding it's worth a follow. Okay, are we ready? Let's spin this wheel. I have added a couple of new things to the wheel. That's fine, Liz. That's fine. I usually tell you personally when I'm going to stream anyway, so in a way, you get real life notifications. Let's spin the wheel. Here we go.
Ka-ching!
That's fate for you. Okay, a forced recruitment. Okay, this is one that I've added recently. Okay, what we can do is we can find anyone in the game who's not currently a ruler, I think, and we can force them to accept the gracious invitation to come and join our court. So we can recruit anyone we want. So I guess we can. Oh, excellent, Gafer. You're now part of the court. But we can't appoint a jester. None of you would be good bodyguards. Oh, we could have Umberto as our personal champion. I think that would be fitting. But we don't need that. Yeah. Okay. What kind of person do we want to recruit? Can we recruit a child of a wolf dispenser? Would that help? Would that help us with marrying into being king? Good question. Let's see. Yeah. Then otherwise, a big beefy guy. Probably not. And also, he does have a child. But from a different house. I'm not sure what's going on there. And he's got a child that's in prison. We could have him. But no, to be honest, it probably won't help that much. I think we do just need to muscle our way up there and then take it by force. So yeah, how can we find the beefiest guy in the game? Let's sort them by prowess, which is who's good at fighting. Of course, Christine has the best prowess in the game because we've given her max stats. But otherwise, there's this guy, L Toot, who has 36 prowess, which is pretty good. He's a legendary bladesman, a forder, intelligent, a torturer, less nice, ambitious, fickle, gregarious. He's pretty beefy. Or because suppose Marshall is also a show of beefiness. He's a ruler. Yu also seems pretty beefy. 27 Marshall, 32 prowess. A Taoist. Strong, athletic, an adventurer. A bladesmith, a wise man. So maybe one of those two. Yu or what was the other guy's name? L Tut. Yu is kind of younger. Yeah, the adventure. I reckon we should get Yu in. So it would be nice to surround ourselves with some wise men, wouldn't it? So I think the way I do this is to sneakily turn on the debug mode. Then we go to Yu. And we just whack him in prison. Okay. And then we just check the prison. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Yu. I suppose we do. Yeah, we can convert him to the ways of the fickle finger as well. Yeah, in he come, Yu. Right, so Yu is now deciding whether he wants to pop in or not. Okay, back to the war. How did the battle go? Pretty well. Quite a lot of camels died, but that would explain why he's here. Oh, good. You decided to come. Yeah, you're not a big fan of me, but that's fair enough because I did, as you quite rightly point out, I demanded your conversion and forcefully recruited you. But there we go. You using the court. I guess if we wanted, we could whack you. Actually, you should be our. Sorry, Tizate, but you has got to be our marshal because he's much better at it than you. There we go. Right, cracking on with the war there. Yeah, that does explain why he's here, doesn't it? Big fan of the fickle finger. Or it was just the fickle finger of fate. He just happened to turn up in our prison. That's fate for you. Sometimes the beefiest guy in the game just turns up. Just turns up. Oh no! The child was not meant to be. My wife, petty Queen Christine, assures me it's the way of life, but her hand lingers on her belly. She is no longer pregnant. Well, that's sad, but easy come, easy go. Is what Paddy would say. And as if to point that out, here's Paddy seducing another woman in the court. Yeah, oh no. As a scholar of the diplomatic arts, I'm well aware the power of an eloquent compliment. Showing admiration for a woman's best quality is a sure path to her heart. Shall I write a letter to Dasil complimenting her warm and gentle heart, unparalleled breathtaking beauty, impressive physical shape, or irresistible charisma? That is true that it's nice not to have competition for my awful son, me. What would we compliment about Dasil? I mean, I think Paddy only knows how to compliment someone physically, right? Yeah, he would. I think he'd go for impressive physical shape. It's well received. It's gained budding interest. Although she does still really hate us. Not least because we did replace her with Umberto in her job. Right, we're chugging away in the war here. Might be worth thinking about which of these we want to take next time. What's Dave Spikey up to? Not much. Actually, let's keep tabs on the wolf dispensers. Let's just tag them so we know if anything happens to them. Oh, the ladder means that we've made some progress. The siege weapons have done their job. Madeira will soon be Paddy's. Good. This is going. I should speed things up a little bit. Also, our crown is being forged, so that's good. Oh, hi, Killian. We are about to win a war in Madeira. We are in a position to appoint a court jester, but you know, I'm just waiting till for the right moment. Sorry to hear you're struggling with Wi-Fi. Dr. Plum is also having Wi-Fi problems. Thanks, Killian. There we go. War over. Oh, we've captured our foe. Excellent. Okay, let's we can cheekily steal all his money by ransoming him and then winning the war anyway. I think that's what Paddy would do, because Paddy's very greedy. So Paddy would say, "Yeah, sure, whatever. You know, I'll let you go. Just pay me all your money." Even though we've got loads of money, there's absolutely no reason to do this. And then as soon as he pays me all his money, we've got all their land anyway. We'll just win the war. There we go. Right, you're out of prison now. You've paid me 50 gold. I've won the war now. To the brooding petty King Paddy, may your years be short and miserable. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Signed, Massasin Tejelure. There we go.
Ka-ching!
Oh, very generous, Dr. Platt. You've gifted Killian a sub. Solidarity sub to the Wi-Fi-less. Can we ask him to move in? No. Fair enough. Right. Okay. Madeira is ours. Let's feudalise it so we can build there. Great. We'll pop a castle in Madeira. Let's put a trade port in it. Are we building everywhere else? We are. Lovely. Okay. There we go. We're now petty king of all the Canaries. We're petty king of all the Canaries. Well done us. Paddy is becoming even more petty. Okay, where would we go to next? I mean, I think our aim, right, is to take down Dave Spikey, and to become we want to become the king of Spikey, right? We want to take Dave Spikey's lads, which he has renamed Spikey, because we're technically a de jure part of the Spikey Sultanate. But I think the strategy here might be to hold off in directly attacking Dave Spikey. He is, but he's got a big-ish army, but actually we probably could take it. But I think even then we want to hold off. What we want to do is we want to make ourselves bigger by picking off some of these smaller places. Like we can pick these places off around that are part of the bits of his kingdom that he doesn't have control of. So we can have Mela and Tangiers and Tamasna. I would say this is North Africa. So this is kind of Morocco. Yeah, we could take Tangiers or like Mela is one. Now the other problem we get to is at the moment we can only declare war on single counties at a time. And that was fine for the islands where they only have one each. But now these places are now multiple counties that we have to declare. Like this place, Zamora is 3 places now, and Tangiers is 2. But yeah, we could go for Tangiers. So it doesn't really matter because we've got to go by sea anyway. So even though that's closer, it doesn't really matter. We could go for we'll go for Tangiers. Malia. Let's go for Tangier. Who's the guy? Who's Tangiers? Wally Tiffan. He's only got 600. He's only got 600 guys. Yeah, exactly. I reckon what we want to do, we want to surround Dave Spikey with. We want to surround Dave Spikey with. You know, we want to turn this with the Canaries. You know, we want to turn this into bits of the Canaries. So yeah, let's go for Tangiers because we should be able to get. How long have we got our? Still got 21 months of Camel Boys, so we should be good. Okay. Hi, is that Wally Tiffan? Yeah. Hi, nice to talk to a fellow petty king. But I'm slightly pettier than you, and it's wartime. Okay, let's raise the armies. What do you reckon's closer, Madeira? Don't think it really matters, does it? Right, wartime. Let's start by getting our camel boys into things. Oh. Are you getting shark audio? Oh, you are, yeah. We are. Mixed in with the war sound. And also, hello, Dominic Cummings. Right, pop you in there. And let's raise our men at arms. It is solid mashup. Let's raise our men at arms. No, we don't want to do. We don't want to. We'll get you, our guy that just fickle finger of fate delivered to us. You can come. Naturally, you can go over here. Oh no, you can't. That'll kill you. Just go in there as well then. Right, we should. We've got the numbers on this guy. We'll be fine. We do still have a few more troops we can call up as well. Well, sadly, Oracle, our culture will only allow men to fight in wars at the moment. So maybe an objective, as we are obviously big in big girl power, a big girl power guy, might be to change our culture so that can be reversed. Oh, there's a reading in Hot Bolton. So this is our scheme to seduce another woman in the court. The celebrations had come to an end, and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over, when Dasil suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrived, wondering what guests would like to hear, and I see my chance to impress Dasil. Would we read something pious, like the small book on theism? Let's be entertained. Nibi young lead. I don't think Paddy would say that. The alchemist will give us a chance to learn. Okay, so would Paddy read something pious, something entertaining, or something informative? I reckon he'd go pious because pious, remember, it's his religion. Oh dear. As the cloak drones on and on, I can tell Dustin's attention is slipping. While I'm thinking of how to salvage the situation, my courtier Mystique suddenly chimes in and asks, may I humbly suggest we read Nibelung instead? And Dassel immediately posts a renewed interest. Should have gone for entertainment. Why didn't I think of that? It does, Dominic Cummings. It does sound like it could be a Midsummer Murder episode. Okay. It's not really a double war oracle. It's just that he holds two. This place is made up of two counties, so to win the war, we'll have to take them both. And sadly, you can only declare one war at a time, because you can't declare war while your armies are raised. Forgot about Spikey. Oh, actually, while you're here, Killian, we can now appoint a court jester. It is now possible to appoint a court jester. Look, we haven't got there yet. We haven't got there yet, Oracle. We're still boating. Oh, he's got 600 guys waiting there. We're going to smash them. I guess we have to spawn in. We have to spawn in Ben Moss. Don't we? Right, he's trying to run away because he's seen we've got too many guys. Well, we've got quite a lot of camels on there. We've got 200 camels on that boat. Okay, yeah, we're smashing into them. We've got 1,800 guys. They've got 600. We should win this. Yeah, I think exactly. Entertain the troops like Jim Davidson. But I guess we have to spawn in. We have to spawn in Ben, don't we? Ah, perfect. Also a great thing to receive mid-war. Over here, my lord, my knight Katama waves me over with a wide grin. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An ornate crown of fine craftsmanship. The crown is forged from brass and set with small pieces of onyx. Yeah, exactly. As Paddy was touching cloth, he got excited. There we go. We've now got a fine crown. Well done, Gitama. I think you now get to live here, don't you? Yep. I would let you marry someone, but we don't have any women. All the women are currently engaged. Right, so we can pop that on our head now. There we go. Fine crown. Good evening, my age. Miss Lester. Oh well. At the moment, Paddy is a petty king. He's a petty king of the Canaries. Oh, also, as we now have an artifact. Oops. The artifact can be renamed, if anyone is interested. Yeah, what would you call him? Yeah, my great pettiness. Right, we pause. That's bad. That distracts me from what we're doing. We need to spawn in. We need to spawn in a guy to be our jester, right? We need to spawn in Ben, whatever his name was. I would have been here half an hour ago, but I'm trying to install the Oh, yeah. I think some of those apps. I've got it on my TV, and it's dodgy. It doesn't always work. Right. Do we think that Ben Moss, and this may be Killian's decision, would Ben Moss be a normal male courtier or a great male courtier? Yes, Josie. In the it was in the last stream, I forget who, either Killian or Nevo, donated to bring Ben Moss in the game to serve as our court jester when the court jester was okay. It was Nevo. But Killian, I think you're the expert here. Would you say Ben Moss would be a normal male courtier or a great male courtier? He defo isn't normal. Okay, well, great it is. Okay, right. How do I find him? How do I find the guy I've just spawned in? No, he's a guest. Ah, I think it's this guy. Here he is. Okay, character editor. So we just change this guy's name to Ben. Of the house Moss. Any idea for Ben Moss's motto? Well, it doesn't look a great deal like him, but remember, this is him in the past. What looks like moss? Is this nice tree? There's a tree. There we go. At the moment, it's never wrathful, always stalwart. There's a tree. There we go. Never wrathful, always Morris dancing. Yeah. I'll also we'll see how many characters we can have. Oh, we've got enough. There we go. And there he is. I don't think I can change his appearance a great deal. He's deceitful, cynical, and vengeful. That doesn't sound particularly Ben Mossy, does it? What's Ben Moss's personality more like? I don't think he's deceitful. I'm not sure he would be vengeful either. You've heard bad things about his Morris team. Oh, okay, maybe he is cynical. Maybe he is cynical and vengeful. I think he'd be gregarious. He'd be friendly, wouldn't he? And also, I don't think he'd be injured or have a pox or gout. I don't think he's got gout. Okay, he wouldn't have any of those. Yeah, he didn't really have any personality. He just stupidly picked the wrong. He stupidly picked the wrong girl. Okay, and now court jester Ben Moss. There we go. There he is. Now does he look more like? Now does he look more like? Does he look more like? He looks more like the jester now. Hang on, I can't. How do I move the? Huge win for the court. Yes. What? How are we? I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Right. Okay. There he is in his jester garb. Yeah, huge win for the court. Huge morale boost mid-war. Okay, let's see if that boosts. I think now we are suddenly winning the war. What else could have turned it round? Well, you might get some. We might get some jester events now. where we get to find out what the Jester's up to. Also, the Jester makes people like you more, because I guess the court's more fun. It does give you a grandeur bonus, which doesn't make a great deal of difference until we become a big king and actually unlock the court. And yeah, we get stress relieving events. So in all honesty, probably not a great deal at the moment, but there could be some events. I think it means our feast will be more fun. Oh no. The sting of rejection. When I enter Dassil's chamber late at night, I'm not greeted by a sweet embrace, but a sneering wench. I've enjoyed your laughable attempts to charm me out of politeness, but at this I cannot stomach. Stay away from me, you hysterical skirt chaser. I think you might be right, Dominic Cummins. I think they were. Right, so Dassil has rejected us. And then I've said to her, well, you're a vile bed swerver. So I think that showed her. She now really hates us. But also, I don't think Paddy would like being slighted. I think Dassil would now be our rival. We've now gained a rival. I mean, is it too extreme to say that Paddy would now try and murder the woman that has that he couldn't seduce? What do we think? Would Paddy try and murder? Would Paddy try and murder? Of course, Paddy wouldn't be doing it himself. He would be getting, of course, Umberto. We'd be getting some use out of Umberto. So, very good chance we're going to get it. Going to start the murder. This is libel. No, because this is just. It was a different. Never. It was a different time. It was a different time back then. I'm not saying now that Paddy would actively try and murder any woman that rejected his advances. I think he'd look into it briefly. But instead, I would say that in these days, murder is the equivalent of Paddy kind of slagging them off in his book. Paddy the character would do a murder, definitely. And he would also probably set about trying to seduce a different member of the court. I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the court, it could be outside the court. It could just be in diplomatic range. Sue, a wandering giant. Can he suggest, do you know what, Dominic Cummins? He absolutely could. We'll see. It depends. Oh, maybe not, because Ben is a heterosexual man. But I mean, I think Ben should keep his options open. There we go. We're now seducing Ben. Well, now Killian. Now Killian. Art replicates life. God's sake, let's unpause the game. Okay, we've got the war half done. With 50% war score. Ah, Hunters' Lodges have been constructed in Hot Bolton. Great news. Do we think Paddy would go on a hunt? It's an option we have. We can upgrade these, or we can... I think we want money from these, so I think we're going to go for hill farms. Bad things about tomorrow's team does sound like an innuendo. Yeah, we did have one. We have had one marriage. The problem at the moment, Killian, is we're very low on women. We have lots of unmarried. If we look at people in the court who are unmarried, it's all men. Ah, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Big news. Dasso, who we're planning to murder, it looks like her husband has died. He did, yes. F in the chat for Celianoth, who was briefly our priest, but is now a dead old man. That means that Dasso is now single.
I don't know how we're going to solve knife crime and gun crime.
Oh yeah, we've got enough Fs.
A bit of discipline. And I think if we had a bit more discipline and a lot more respect for each other, we might just sort it out. Thanks for listening tonight, Glasgow. Good night.
Yep, single woman, reveal yourself. It's Dasso. Paddy's just shouting boo over the top. People are clapping. Paddy's just shouting boo because Paddy hates Dasso. She rejected him. Paddy's turning his light off. But will any of these other men? Dassel's temperate, zealous and gregarious, but they don't know that yet. They just have to look at her. Very, very good oracle. Let Dassel see the vassal. I'm going to say no. None of these guys are innocent to turn the light off because there really are no other women. There are no other women, so they're leaving their lights on. A lot of them, they don't like her, but they're leaving their lights on. Then what would the second round be? It would be either a talent or someone reveals something about them. She's temperate, zealous, and gregarious. Yes, they just want the free trip to Fernando's where they live. So yeah, the thing about Vassal is she really loves volcanoes. Really thinks they're great. That's the thing about Dassel. And they've all left their light on because there are no other women. There are no other. It's like the last round to take me out every time. So that means that Dassel has to pick. What would she want? Well, she's zealous, so she'd probably instantly reject anyone who's not the same religion as her. So, Umberto, she's blown his candle out. Yu blown out. Ben Moss blown out. Olgum blown out. Geifer, you're gone. Actually, we can do that. Oh. The other one. No, we can't. Okay, fine. So, who's left? Gittimer, Tizate, Rinima. Rinima's lustful. I think she likes that. Lustful and honest. Generous, fickle, arbitrary. Gluttonous, chaste and generous. I don't want a chaste guy. So what's she got? Yeah, she said good things about Tezate's generosity. She's gone with Tezate. They're off for a nice date on the Isle of Fernandos, where they live. There we go. And it's worked out, they're married. But other than that, we really don't have... Oh, we do have another child, though. Ramagua is a new child in the court. I don't think we want to educate him, though, because... Yeah, we're busy. We're busy with... We're not going to educate someone else's child. And Paddy's also an idiot. We don't have a court tutor. Maybe Umberto should look after a child. Oh, small harbour's complete. Excellent news. We do, unfortunately, Killian, yes. Pete the Air is still going strong. Christian was also briefly pregnant, but it didn't work out. Yeah, Pete the Air is still inexplicably alive. Let's build something else there. Maybe hill farms. Can we go in there? No, we can't. Yeah, Pete the Air is going strong. He's now 2 years old. He's feeling fine, despite being feeble. Speed things up a little bit. How often can we... Oh no, we can't divine the stars for a while. Oh, we can't commission that for a while. That's fine. Right. Okay, the war's going nicely. Do we have any other jobs? I've just caught you a bodyguard. Can anyone be a good bodyguard? No. Oh, you can be our personal champion. Great stuff. Oh, we can get a new stewardship perk. Oh, I think we'd like to be able to extort our subjects. Or fearful troops. Yeah, we'll extort our subjects. Great. Ah. Why is that? Ah, they've left the court. Fair enough. No, their date went so well, they've got married and moved away. But we can still murder her. Okay, so this is part of the... This is us trying to seduce Ben Moss. A troubadour's dedication. A troubadour will soon be performing for the court at Hot Bolton. It would be a simple request to have him change the performance to be a dedication to Ben, the target of my affection. It will be a bold declaration to the Lord. I prefer veiled allusions to my desire for him. I don't think that's true. I should not dabble in things like this. So, will Paddy dedicate the troubadour's performance to Ben? I think he would. I think he would. If anyone thought it was weird, he'd go, "Ah, that's not gay. It's just normal to do that." 76% goes well. I definitely don't think Paddy would have veiled. It would be subtle. There's no way Paddy would be subtle. Okay, so sorry, Killian. Yeah, we're now trying to seduce Ben. Would Paddy make a bold declaration? Would he make a bold declaration? Would he make a kind of veiled, kind of more subtle attempt to woo Ben? Oh God, we're moving on.
Good-ching!
Oh, wait, what's happened here? Thank you, Dominic Cummings, for the sponsorship. Introducing Take Me Out producer Ed Arians to the court, also known for Brainiac Science Abuse and signed by Katie Price. Okay. I think you're right, Killian. I think he would go bold. I don't think Paddy's not a subtle man. Okay, so we're gonna bring in Ed Arians. I guess he'd just be in the court. Bold declaration. Okay, and let's bring in character. Dominic Cummings, would you say that Ed Arians would be a normal courtier or a great courtier? How capable a producer is he? Or would he be? Are any of the jobs like producer? I guess a steward's a bit like a producer. Is a steward like a producer? The problem is, if I spawn him as a courtier, he will be good at the job. So are you saying he should be brought in as a normal courtier and then just made the steward, despite not being? Yeah. No, I think that's fine. So let's bring him in as a courtier, a normal mare courtier. Right, and then let's find the guy. Hard to find just a normal, hard to find just a normal guy. I think it. No. He's. Oh no, it's this guy. It's this guy. To be fair, he's all right at stewardship. He's calm, lustful, and content. Right, so his name is just Ed, not Surdick. And he would be, what's his name? Arians.
Good-ching!
Thank you, Josie. A very good one. We'll get to that in a minute. Dominic Cummings, any idea what his family motto would be? The default is pleasure is fortune. I quite like these kind of bowler hat guys. His motto should be we're on tenterhooks. Lamborghinis for breakfast. Okay. We'll capitalise. Okay, there we go. Finish. Okay. And we were going to just make him steward, even though he wasn't particularly capable. Though actually, he's not too bad. Although we can make him worse. Oh, he's got a hunched back. He's content, lustful, and calm. Can I make the character sweary? We can. He's got a hunchback. We can. He's also gay. I didn't do that. That just. Yeah, something like blasphemous. What would be? He could be lazy. The easiest road in life is the road most taken by Ed. Right, he's lazy. What else have we got? Wrathful is sweary, isn't it? Wrathful is sweary. Oh, but we may need to... we do just need to get rid of... And I would say he's probably not calm if he's wrathful. Right, he's wrathful, he's lazy, he's content, he's lustful. Is he lustful? Craven is kind of cowardly. Smashes stuff up all the time. So yeah, wrathful would be quick to anger. I feel like this is more libelous than me saying Paddy would murder a woman that turned him down. He could be deceitful or arrogant. Ed has no problem with his sense of worth. Certainly arrogant. Okay, at the moment he does just have all the bad... Oh yeah, we can give him one of the stupid traits if you want. There you go, he's slow. Right, there we go, and that's who we have working as our steward. Perfect. Okay. Right. Next minor character to be named Fred Divner, please. Okay. So let's bring someone in to be Fred Divner. Now, Fred Divner, what he blows up stuff, doesn't he? But I don't know. Steeplejack, yes. I don't know that they had those, so he might just come in as a courtier, I guess, and then we can find something for him to do in the. I think Fred Divner would be great, right? Fred Divner would be a great guy. Yeah, I know Fred Divner. Drove a steamroller. That's Fred Divner. Yeah, big into engines. Right, let's make him a great courtier, and we'll go from there. Okay, what traits do we want Fred Divner to have? Ulf of Suffolk is Fred Divner, I think. Everyone in Bolton knew him personally. Lovely. He's near McDonald's. Horse is not. There's a trait. I think you can be athletic, which gives you there's a little picture of a horse, but you do not become a horse, I'm afraid. Okay. Edit name. Ulf. You're going to be Fred.
Clippity clop.
Yeah, well,
clippity.
this is a horse. Yeah.
Clippity clop, clippity horse.
Clippity clop. Clippity horse.
Right. Fred Dibner is currently gay, and I'm not sure that.
Clippity horse.
I'm not sure that.
Clippity clop, clippity horse.
Clippity clop. Clippity horse.
Clippity clop, clippity horse.
I'm not sure that. Fred Dibner doesn't give me a lot. I wouldn't say. The dragon falls before the sword. What looks like a big steeple? FDICJ. So Fred Dibner is something. Oh, Fred Dibner is currently gay. Yes, Fred Dibner is currently gay. Do we have any intel on whether that may be accurate or inaccurate? Oh, that's quite Fred Dibner-y. Why can you just have some trousers? Just have some pants on there. I don't think Fred Dibner would just have some pants on there. Maybe a big column. I think that's Fred Dibner. The young Dibners look really cool. He's currently dead on a dead. Yeah, he is. He is sadly more like dead Dibner. Right, there's Fred Dibner. Okay, Fred Dibner would not be craven. Fred Dibner is a brave man. He climbed up those things and he wasn't worried about it. Fred Dibner's brave. Fred Dibner's brave. Maybe impatient, not deceitful. I don't think he's gregarious. Everyone knows him. He's not deceitful, though, is he? Well, maybe he's deceitful. I can't. There it is. Right. Honest, an honest man. Impatient, brave, gregarious, honest. A naive appeaser. He wouldn't be a diplomat, though, would he? He'd be... Oh, actually, he could be... He could be... How did you get to be... maybe I need to do this in my own time. He could be an architect. Right, yeah, Fred Dibner is still currently gay. But there he is in all his glory. Fred Dibner's in the game. Okay, how's the war going? Okay, we're doing well. Okay, we've nearly got this first one sieged. There we go. Oh, and actually, that will give us enough to win the war. Lovely. Okay. Demands time. Victory. To the brash petty King Paddy. Your low character is the subject of Greek plays. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. You gain the contested titles. There we go. Well done, everyone. We've now got Tangiers is now part of the Canaries. What's the deal in Tangiers? Oh, we've got a little city. We've got a temple. Lovely. Oh, we can build something. I reckon we build our own temple. Get the word of the old finger out there. The word of the old finger. New Canary. Yeah, exactly. A New Canary. This one's inland. Oh, we can build farms and fields. That's probably good. Let's do that. Build some farms. Okay. There you go. So we've got our empire is expanding. Okay, we can't just go there because we've now got a truce with this guy. Okay, what's our next war target? We can go over here to Mailer. Again, I think we want to surround Dave Spikey, don't we? We want to surround Dave Spikey with new canaries. I feel like canary should actually be yellow on the map as well, shouldn't it? Like the bird. What do we reckon? We could go to Mailer. Exactly, the canary pinch. He's only got 300 guys. We'll smash this guy. We'll smash Mailer, or we can go to one of these ones on Tamasna, or Aspi, or down here to Agadir, Ifni. One of those, I reckon. Maybe Mailer here is the one to go for. Let's just go straight in with the new wargs. We'll smash this guy. Actually, how long have we got our camels for? 14 months. Great, let's make use of them. Okay. Yeah, let's just declare war on this guy. Hi, is that Wali Side Ibn Salah of Mailer? It's war. The war music plays. Right, and now, because we've got this, we can raise our troops over here, which will save us. Save them a little bit of a walk. Right, let's raise these guys. In you pop. And we'll raise the men-at-arms. But I won't lead them because I am a coward. Mailer is RL still part of Spain, which hangs out on the other side of the Mediterranean. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. One of two Spanish exclaves. Okay. Just to the west. Yeah, I don't know. That is interesting. Out of interest, are we now in? Yeah, we are in range for Astrius. We've heard back from Ben. To the charming Paddy, thank you for your gift of music. The Troubadour's performance was greatly appreciated. I always knew you were a man of impeccable taste. Perfect. The scheme to seduce Ben Moss gains budding interest. Great. Right, here's the war going to go. Okay, I think we're going to smash these guys. Good suitor. Yeah, it's touching up. It was going well. We're building stuff. Oh, we can find out if Dave Spikey's got any secrets. Okay. Right, we're smashing these guys. 'Cause we've got camels. Fighting for, yeah, because actually, whereas taking camels in the sea seems stupid, actually bringing them to the desert is pretty smart. It's pretty smart stuff. What's happening here? Okay. Dream of flight. There are scholars who claim that one day we'll be able to make contraptions that allow us to fly like birds. Other thinkers say this is an impossibility. Lately, I've been pondering this and whether such a thing is truly possible. Okay, so does Paddy think it's possible to fly? Does he think if we dream it, then it's possible? Interesting idealistic ideas for a year. Let's be realistic here. We're not birds. To do so would be an affront to the heavens. It's theoretically plausible. That is not what Paddy would say. Yeah, he doesn't like flying, so that means he seems to have forgotten it's possible. I think he'd say, let's be realistic, we're not birds. Or maybe it'd be an affront to the heavens, and canonically, the faith that Paddy's created thinks flying is a sin. What do you reckon? I mean, it makes very little real consequence, to be honest. But would Paddy say we're not birds, or it's an affront to the heavens? He'd say we're not birds, wouldn't he? Josie's in the we're not birds camp. I think he'd say we're not birds. Okay, I think. Oh, we've got one vote for it as the front of the heavens. Feels less like something Paddy would say. Oh, we have we've captured this guy's imam. Right, I'm besieging away. Let's see. Mokatar. Oh, what's happened here? Sakaliba settlers. A band of several hundred pale-skinned Sakaliba, enslaved men and women from the eastern reaches of Europe, have escaped the realm of my old foe, Wali Tifan. Who actually, interesting, you were talking about Suta. Oh, that's Suta. Suta's there. Okay, so the guy we were just in the war with. Talk as he may about how treasured they were in his armies and his harem, they have braved many dangers to seek freedom in my land. We all have scars, their leader, Alita, tells me. On our bodies are deep inside, but we are strong and determined. We long for some land of our own, where we can speak our ancestral tongue. If you let us settle in the city of Asila, we would work hard to make it prosper. Okay, what would Paddy do here? Would he make Alita the mayor? Give the settlers a city? He would want powerful friends. It would annoy the guy we were just at war with. Because I don't care who has that city, to be honest. I don't really care who has that city. So we could make her mayor. Or he lets her stay, but her friends have to go somewhere else. Or they just send him back to the other guy. I think he might make her mayor. We've got to go meet Josie. Okay, well, thank you for dropping in, Josie. Good luck with your taxiing. That will probably finish up relatively soon anyway. But good luck taxiing. I think he'd make a mayor. Possibly storing it away in his mind that he's going to seduce her later on. There we go. Mukatar. Okay, you can. Do you fancy coming into the old court? You do. That's good news. Okay, yeah. There's no one. Again, we're very short of women. Okay, we're kicking him in the wall there. We're still trying to murder someone, we're doing some seduction. The war's going well. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do about that. I guess we could host a feast or go on a hunt. Those would be the other things we could do. We could host a feast. We could go on a hunt. How's the siege going? Okay, we Umberto's found out that one of Dave Spikey's guests is a non-believer. We can blackmail him with that information. Yeah, Paddy would do that. It's fairly inconsequential. Good question. What? Right. Let's find out. Let's call a hunt. Let's find out what Paddy goes to hunt. It looks like we're hunting over here in Tangier. Oh dear. The people in the Islands don't like being forcefully converted. Oh dear. Okay, so on the hunt. We're sort of in the desert. Just as my wife, petty Queen Christine, started to dismount, one foot still in the stirrup, my feeble vassal, Mayor Alita, who's the woman we just gave a thing to, made sure to bump into the horse, sending her stumbling across camp. Right, you're acting like a child and you'll be punished like one, which gives us a little taste of the belt. So do we beat up? Do we beat her up? Or do we just say, that's no way for a mayor to act? And then she'll not like us, we've been rude to her, but Christine will like us. Or do we just make fun of Christine? Go. Ha! Christine's got as red as a beet. I'm not sure he would. Well, he might make fun of Christine. I mean, I think sadly they're all plausible. He might just hit the woman. He might just tell her off. He might make fun of Christine. Make fun of Christine? Yeah, why not? Do we have a better chancellor? Oh, we do now, yeah. I'm going to give you the job instead. Oh, actually, we could make Fred Dibner chancellor. That is a good point. He's always running a seduction, but it feels bad. But yeah, it is just what he'd do. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nikash Long or Nikash, Nikash probably. Yeah, go on. Okay, we're making Fred Dibner chancellor. There we go. You're in charge of foreign affairs, Fred. And if anything needs knocking down, I guess Fred can. He sneaks on. Okay, well, sorry. Yes, welcome. We are. Okay. Well, I mean, we are playing Crusader Kings. But there's just... There's layers to it that are frankly unexplainable. Okay, let's build something else here. Okay, we want a hill farm. Do you want the money? Oh, hang on. What's Pete up to? Okay. We do need to be careful of people coming in via the via the game tag. Very much a time. I mean, I'm all for, I'm all for expanding this, quite a welcoming community. But I mean, there are rules, aren't there? There are rules. Okay, when, how, what, when, why, how. There's never a quiet moment. My son and heir, Pete, is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage his curiosity. Yeah, but sometimes I cannot help get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. He's 3 years old. We don't have options here. But Pete has gained the trait curious. Ah, the war's gone well. We now control Malia, or Mailer. Let's just smash the rest of his army for fun. Oh no. Okay. Well, oh, good. Good. Looks like success. Hello, Brainless Society. Thank you for... You're just in time to find out the outcome of our seduction scheme. I find my knight and jester, Ben, waiting eagerly. I met my kinsman in a copse not far from the castle. My heart was pounding, even though I knew no one would see us there. He guides my hand down between his legs to show me how hard he is. I assume in a fight in a manly set, in a kind of, he'd win a fight. Goosebumps rise on his skin as I let my fingers lightly trail across his body. Soon the touch becomes firmer and hungrier, grasping. For a while after he'd left, the grass I was lying in kept his warmth. You're done. We have successfully seduced the Morris dancer. Was this too good to be a one-time thing? Does Ben Moss become our lover? Or do we just say he sure knew how to please a man, and that's the end of that. It's just a one-off. What do we think? Also, hello to whoever came in during that. I can only apologise. I think Killian has to decide. Yeah, I think it's only fair. I was not expecting. Right, yeah, that is naivety on your part, because Crusader Kings is a sort of, in one way, quite a dull game, but in another way, a very horny game. Yeah, see, Brainless Society, I think, is a Crusader Kings fan, and it's a horny game. But it's your choice, Gillian. Are we lovers, or was it a one-off? I think it would realistically be a one-time thing, but it would be very, very funny to go out with him. It would, wouldn't it? And that is a decision you can make. You're right. I think in reality probably Paddy, it would be a one-time thing. Although we know it would be literally funny to date a jester. Look, it was just naked in a copse in a perfectly reasonable manner. Someone flip a coin, it's too much pressure. Well, hang on. Oh yeah, Google has a built-in coin flipper now. Great news. Okay, hang on. We're just going to pop into the Nook a minute. Oh, I've got... Why aren't I in here? Why aren't I in here? Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just want the browser to work, please. Just like the browser to work. Here we are. Right, live coin flip. Your favourite role appears when I was an emperor who had an affair with a lowborn, killed his husband, created his own faith through like polygamy, and married the landborn lady in cherry on top, made my religion nudist. Excellent. Yeah, we resisted making this religion nudist. It's a head. Killian, we didn't decide which. We didn't decide what heads meant. Well, hang on. So we'll flip again. Heads is lover. Tails is one time thing. Okay. It's a head. It's a head. We're in a relationship. We're in a relationship with Ben Moss. There we go. Gained a lover. You seduced Ben Moss in a small copse in Melia. That was in the heat of battle, wasn't it? Right, okay, let's win this. Oh, actually, we'll wait for this battle to finish. Although, it won't take long. There we go, right. That really wasn't worth it. Okay, right, we've got it. To the contemptuous petty King Paddy. You child of a mangy dog. You're a much greater threat than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply to your demands. And we've got Mailer. Okay, the ring is building, and that's not to do with the the jester. What time is it? Oh, right. Okay. Well, yeah, the spiky pinch is on. Okay. Should probably build something here. Farms, please. And oh, it's just dry lands. Let's put a nice little temple up. Brainless society. I do not even know how to begin to explain. But yes, the answer is yes. It is a custom ruler. We don't have suitor now because we can only declare war at the moment on single counties, so we'll have to do a separate war for that. But at the moment we now have a truce with the guy for years. So no, we don't have suitor. We just have these ones. Oh yeah, the donation limit is really high. Okay, shall we keep moving around, I guess? So, it's Tenasta time. Yeah? I think you're right. Do we want Tamasna or Asfi? Probably Tenasta, right? Okay, who are we talking to here? Oh, we should smash these guys. Do we still have our camel? 7 months of camel, that should be enough. Asfi, yeah, happy to do Asfi. Right. Hi, is that Wally Yunus Ibn Al Astor? It is close to Hobbolton. Just we're at war. Which is closer at this point? Probably closer to start from here. Although then we have to sail, don't we? Oh, who cares? We've got money. Right. Raise the lads. Let's pop these mercenaries over here. Actually, no. Raise the troops. Okay, lovely. That definitely can happen. That definitely can happen, Killian. That definitely can happen. Ah, we've got up to some fame. Very well, you know best. Does that mean we can do... No, we have to go up another level. But that's fine. Right. Are we still on the hunt? I think we are. Oh dear. There's corruption in Tangiers because we don't have any control there. There's not a lot I can do about that because we don't have control anywhere. We don't have control. Ah, okay, here we go. One of my agents, this is the murder scheme, one of our agents has acquired a Death Stalker and arranged for a servant to hide it in Dasil's bed before night. I'm guessing that's a spider or a snake. All they need is my go-ahead and she will be as good as dead the moment of the scorpion strikes. Okay, so we're gonna put a scorpion in her bed. 85% chance it kills her. So do we go ahead with the popping a scorpion in her thing? She's actually left the court at this point. She's left the court. Yeah, Hope you're not afraid of scorpions, Dasil. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, Dasil is dead by the lethal sting of a Deathstalker. The scorpion struck not long after she retired to her chambers, and although guards were called, no one could do a thing to save her. Thankfully, scorpions do not talk, so the attack could not be traced back to me. My little friend has done its work well. So, that did you know, that will teach her to reject King Paddy. Okay, we're running out of mercenary time. Oh, that's a good point. Actually, we are not currently seducing anyone. We have a lover now, but we're not currently seducing anyone. Any preference for seductions? Who is there? There's Dasil, Daida, the court chaplain. I feel like we just work our way through, you know. we'll just work our way through the. Fred Dibner is a possibility because we do know that Fred. Yeah, I'd forgotten that. Of course, Fred Dibner is canonically gay. So 95% chance this works. Eggs be made him friendly as well. Right, there we go. Seduction started. We can create the Duchy of Riff. What's Riff? This is Riff. Well, that's something. We can be double petty king. Okay, we now have the petty kingdom of Riff. I guess you don't know. We did declare war on you, so you're less likely to just willingly become our vassal. Which is fair enough. Riff is where all the weed comes from. Excellent. Well, obviously, Paddy doesn't know about that apart from the times when he does. Okay, we're still walking towards... we're still walking towards the war. Well, our boats as well, depressingly, are relatively quick. Let's give you a better commander. We could do this battle ourselves, but, well, you know. Hang on, give this guy the Penmos. You can look after the army. Put our best guy in. Okay, that'll win us the. Can we get some faster words? I think you can do things to upgrade, but we've got the astrology thing and the religion, which does make the boats slightly quicker. Boats just are relatively slow. Also, walking here is relatively slow if it's desert. Okay, we should just about win this. Okay, that's smashing that. We do have a style. Yeah, our style is just to have lots more guys than them, and then just smash into them. This is a relatively close battle, but we are edging it. We should have sent in the rest of our guys actually, but that's fine. Actually, we could station besiegers and then send the rest of these guys down here just to make sure. Except we're going to have attrition on that, so let's not do that. We'll just hope this works out. Although we're not doing that well here. We're not doing that well. Our camel boys are letting us down. They do have more people now, yep. No, this one's going badly. Although up here we are smashing into them with our other guys, so... I should have stayed with the Ford, you're right, Brandon Society. Yeah, it's because we disembarked, isn't it? That's why. Because we came by... Yeah, not gone... No, okay, we've not won that battle. Oh dear. And our guy has been put in prison. Okay, yeah, we lost the battle, but our marshal's gone to prison. We can make Ben Moss the marshal, but I wouldn't recommend it. Well, we're still doing all right. Look, we'll finish this siege. We'll let the guys regroup. I should have stayed. I should have stayed with the Forder. Okay, I can't appoint a commander, can I? Because the bloody... Well, that wasn't even... we can buy more mercenaries, but I reckon we're still alright. We're still alright. There is another mercenary company we could get, but we've still got the numbers on them. We're going to win this siege. We're going to be alright. They were our mercenaries as well, so you know, let's not be too upset about it. Though it is a shame that they have imprisoned our guy. Oh yes, we got cocky there because we did have the numbers on them. But I think being disembarked... Right, okay, let's assign any commander to this. And let's get these guys over here. I should put these streams on YouTube. I could do. I am locally... I have recorded all of these locally, so I do have them. I can YouTube them if that's something people want. Yeah, I mean, because the problem with these streams is that as they go on, the audience won't grow bigger, will it? Because it becomes even harder to keep up with what's happening. Right, okay, we have we've taken control of Tanasta. Okay, maybe we should be more cautious this time. Maybe we should be more cautious and wait for the mercenaries to come in before we attack. We've taken some prisoners. We've captured the guy's daughter. Oh, we've taken 2 kids prisoner. We can ransom them. We can just hold on. We'll just hold on to the kids. Okay, he's running away now because he knows he's in trouble. Okay, let's send this guy in to siege it down. Okay, the war's going alright again now. Oh. Okay, the mercenaries have gone. We could have renewed their contract. We didn't. But that's fine. We don't need them. We don't need them. They lost the battle anyway. But that's fine. We've got these guys. Got the numbers on them. We've got this. We've got this. Ben Moss is in charge of the army. Hello, Baldy. We're doing alright. We're winning the war again now. How's bedtime? It's going alright. We're currently trying to surround Dave Spikey's kingdom. Oh, I see. Trying to take that back. What do we do? Do we keep sieging, or do we station some besiegers here? Oh no, we haven't got enough guys. We haven't got enough guys. We haven't got enough guys. No, I'm back in charge of the army. I don't want that. Oh, why am I not in this? It is just a normal stream, yeah. Okay, this has made it less of a normal stream. Oh no, it's normal again. It's normal again. It's good. Again, to anyone that's coming by the game tag, I can't explain any of this. Particularly this one, because it's a reference to two quite obscure things. I've stopped that from happening, I think I've stopped that from happening. It was too much, Woody. And it did break the stream. And the alert. Hang on, I'm not in this again. Oh, Wolfhold is pregnant. That's our concubine. Great news. Again, if anyone's going by the game tag, I can't explain this. Unlucky, you're good. Well, I can only apologise to Savage Carter. Oh, hang on, is Paddy playing somewhere? What's Paddy doing here?
And there's two sides to Rory. He's got a good side, he's got a bad side.
How's that happened? Okay, dealt with that. If you remember, he's very good at training, but that was like, wasn't that Big Sam's fault or something? I reckon we'll go for pastoral land. So go all money on that one, on these ones. Go all money. Okay. Right, how's the war going? Right, they're trying to siege this back, and we're sieging this. This is the war target, so I think we're gonna take this, and then we might have time to get over there and war them. Let's see, 32 days. Nah, okay, we won't have time. Okay, that could be annoying, but Paddy was on TV the other day when I turned on. Disconcerting to see. Without me. He is on TV a lot at the moment. I don't... our shrines are built. Excellent. Great, we've got temples now. And we can hold those personally, which is nice. Right, we're spreading the word of the old fickle finger. We should probably build it.
Ka-ching!
Thank you, Gillian. We'll build monasteries there. Okay, name any random guy. Name any random guy Neversite. This is revenge for the Ben thing. Okay. What kind of random guy? Oh, Christine doesn't look well. Christine is ill. That's not good. Let's have a look in the. Let's have a look in the court. There's a little child called Ramagua. She is now immortal. Immortal means you can't die of old age. It also means you've got good health, so it's very unlikely she'll die being ill. There are still ways you can die by being immortal. Do we want Neversite to be someone in the court or someone who's sort of? Do we have a random currently unnamed person in the court? Yeah, sure. We've got lots. Guanateme Gitama, who made us a crane. Alguim, Renima, Nauzet, Daida. There's less of a guy, to be honest. Malagai's a guy. Which okay. Galifa Ramagua. Or I can spawn in a random guy. There's a little baby called Ramagua. There's Gaifa. Malagua. There's a different Malagua. Yeah, now is it really? These are all the options. Yes, the little baby. Okay, lovely. Little baby. I now rename you. Neversite. You are lowborn. So there's no house. Who would you like a guardian to be? Neversite. At the moment it's Umberto, but it can change. Your parents are Malagai and Nastique. You believe in the volcano worshipping thing. You want? Oh, of course, yeah. What a stupid question. Of course, it's remove guardian, educate the child, but it won't be Paddy. It will be Ben Moss, Paddy's lover. Would you like to be converted into being a Anglo-Saxon fickle finger guy, or do you want to stay as the volcano worshipping religion? I think Ben would convert you. We'll see. Right, okay. Volcano's gonna call it. Okay, no, that's fine. That can be done. That can be done. You can keep your beliefs. That's fine. I just need to educate. There he is. He can be Anglo-Saxon though. Right. Okay. There we go. Yes, the baby already has a culture and a faith. Okay. Oh, we can build something else there. Again, I reckon we'll go for hunting grounds. Okay, let's try and win this war. Oh, I'm scrolling. What are we doing for time? It is late here, but we can... Okay, they've taken this back, which is not good for the war. But good luck stopping us taking this. Okay, we've got our speed. Oh, and Umberto's driving. Oh yeah, you missed that, brother. You'd like that. Our spy master is now a guy called Umberto Dispenser.
The only thing we want to do is have some fun. We're Max and Paddy, Paddy and Max.
Okay, this time we'll win
Best
this.
of all, we don't pay council tax.
Are we alright with Ben Moss leading us into battle? I think he'll be fine. Okay, Ben Moss is going to lead us into battle against these guys. This war's taken slightly longer than it should have done because we lost a battle fairly stupidly. Oh dear, yeah. Oh, okay. This was not as hard as the other seductions. In any other court, you came all this way for me, my songbird, after searching the hallways of Fred's castle, clad in servant's garb to avoid notice. I find Fred in a secluded garden. He lights up as he sees me, and the sight of him lights me up in turn. The ratty shirt I had donned soon lies forgotten on the floor, as we spend the whole night making sure my journey was worth the effort. We have Lane with Fred Dibner. Exactly. It was not a steeple in his pocket, Baldy. He was pleased to see us. Okay, same question as before. Do we say, for you I would do this journey 100 times over, or was it as sweet as it was fleeting? Do we want Fred Dibner to be our lover, or was it just a one-off? Just a little one-off. I mean, there's... No, actually, that's not true, because Fred Dibner does... In terms of puns, of course, Fred Dibner does the opposite of erection, doesn't he? He knocks things down. What would WWPMD? What would Paddy... what would Paddy Mcguinness do? Oh, yeah. No, sorry, it's late here. What would Paddy Mcguinness do? Well, I think, as I said with all of these, I think Paddy would want to avoid entanglements. I think Paddy wants a series of one-off relationships with the various steeplejacks of the kingdom. Fred climbed steeples. Yeah, he climbed steeples and he sort of knocked them down, didn't he? Blew them up. Excellent. Thank you for clipping, Killian. Yeah, what do we do? Are we going to be lovers? Are we going to be lovers? Was it just a one-off? Bear in mind, we are already lovers with Ben Moss. Steeples are the top of churches, right? They can. Well, what tends to happen, Killian, is when you get to a certain number of lovers, it makes you choose between them. Because it starts to put your stress up the more lovers you have, I think. But we are lustful, so I think we'll be fine. I don't know how many you have. I mean, possibly an objective could be to try and find out. We could just try and find out how many lovers we could have. I'm on side with trying to do that. Okay, go on with. Oh, okay. Well, we're lovers. Which actually means we are without a seduction scheme. Any ideas of who we seduce next? Just want to check one thing. Dave Spikey doesn't like men. Can we read Fred? What, this is going to be a Fred Dibner stream now? Okay, any picks for who we seduce? It can be Ed, yeah. Well, as long as Ed is oh yeah, Ed's gay. Ed's gay. Right, okay, we're seducing Ed. Oh, we've got. Do we have? Have we now got a bit of range now where we can? We've got a bit of range now where we can. We've got women within range. It would answer the steeple queries. That's true. Never touched this. Okay, I'm sorry. Never. I apologise. I apologise for using the non-traditional spelling. Let me sort that out straight away. Look at the confident pose the baby has in the naming. CYTE, yeah. I think that is impossible, Killian. Years old. Right, there we go. That is corrected. Oh, sorry. Who are we seducing? These are the children. We want the adults. Who are we seducing? It was Ed. What's his name? Wasn't it? We actually do that. I did that. That's done. That's done. Oh, but we can get people. Okay, we now have some available wives. We must have. I think I'm going to say that taking these top things have now put us in diplomatic range for places where women live. Right. Okay. Let's win this. Let's win this battle. Let's win this battle. Oh yeah, I've forgotten he was in prison. Oh yeah, we can't get him back because he's... Oh. There we go. Okay, now we've won the battle. We can build something else in Tangiers. Let's do that. We probably should get some more soldiers at some point. Maybe that makes sense here. Actually, we'll go for the hunting grounds. Okay, Ben Moss led us to victory in the battle. Yeah, we can try and find some husbands for our guys, or indeed wives. Not for these guys though. Oh, there we go. There we go. We can. Algum can have some wives. I think he'd go for. They've all left the light on. He'd go for the comely Dana, I think. Oh dear! Looks like some bad. Looks like there's a peasant uprising in in Dave Spikey's kingdom. Excellent. Okay, we're going to win this war now. Going to win this war. Okay, great news. Is it going to be the cups? If it's a pond for carps you're interested in, I can build you a terrific one, my lord. The builder before me has good credentials, and my courtiers seem very excited about the prospect. Okay. Do we say you can have all the resources you need and gain a magnificent fish pond? Or do we try and haggle and get a cheaper fish pond? Or do we tell him to go away? The question here is, would Paddy want a fish pond? That the light of the cup? Yeah, I think he would. And I think Paddy would haggle over the price. Easy decision. We made a great deal. Excellent. Right, we've got a fish pond. Not sure what that does. I think it just makes everyone a bit happy. Oh, surely. Do we have enough to... What's this? Yeah, we can do it. Hang on. They've only got 46 in, so we can... Right, okay, we can finish this war. We can finish this war. I don't think having a fish pond gives us no, it doesn't give us anything. There we go. Taking Catasta, we've captured Wali Yunus's nephew Mohammed. Let's let it win this battle anyway. To really teach them a lesson for teach them a lesson for beating us before. I mean, we are slightly risking Ben's life here, but it's fine. Hey, there we go. Took old Wali Yunus prisoner. Okay. Force demands. Nice. To the vile petty King Paddy. May you be sewn up alive in the belly of a dead camel. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I comply with your demands. We've got whichever one of those things we were going for. Aspie is ours. Okay, what's the deal with our prisoners? Oh, we've kept some prisoners. but I think this may be where we draw things to a close for tonight. But we do have some prisoners. We can decide. We can decide whether we want to ransom this guy's children back to him. Are they his children? Yes. Or whether we steal them and raise them as our own. This guy we can probably ransom because we can't really do much with him. He's sort of useless. We don't want to execute. Right, so there we go. We've also got SV, and we are building, you know, slowly, but it's happening. We're building. Dave Spikey is finding himself surrounded. And we're sort of growing in power. Yeah, it's going well. Right, can we build something there? Let's build some farms there. Lovely. Yeah, we're building things nicely. Let's have a quick look up it, see what the wolves are up to. One of them does seem to have lost an eye, and is now possessed. Chieftain Wolf Dispenser of Ulster. He's still there, so he survived the war he was in. And Wolf Dispenser, the other one, he's also there. Both eyes intact. But yeah, they're still there. Let's just see actually where we can. No, that's too far away. But we can. Yeah, we are now in the diplomatic range where we could get right to the top of Spain. Actually, we could take Santiago, bigger one, because that is a holy site, and then we could become Pope of our own religion. Is that an option? It is, yeah. So we could. That is. I mean, we need to be a bit more powerful, but we are getting closer to being able to build our way up. But I do think our first objective is to take out Dave Spikey, who actually we should be, and we're not going to swear fealty to Dave Spikey. Thank you very much. I'm going to say that we should be. We should formalise this. Oh, we already wrote. Oh no, we're not. Right, okay. We should be official rivals. He doesn't like the way we're building around him. We don't like the way he didn't chat to us that one time when we turned up to Bright Phoenix Nights or whatever. We're rivals. And maybe next week we'll be able to take him down. We've got similar military strength. But, I mean, possibly, if next time, if we do unlock the Ding Dang Zoo, that might give us unprecedented military strength somehow. But maybe not. Who knows what it is? If only he likes men, yes. I mean, I suppose if someone donated to change that, Killian, that could change. Actually, Dave Spikey likes nothing. Dave Spikey is asexual. What a bombshell. What a bombshell! What a bombshell to end on. Does Paddy say "what a bombshell"? That was a Clarkson catchphrase, wasn't it, on Top Gear? Yes, and on that bombshell is the catchphrase, Oracle. You're right. Does Paddy still say that? DSLN. Oh, Dave Spikey likes nothing. Yeah, great. Yeah. It's a partridge thing, is it? Oh yeah, no, he does on Know Me Knowing You. He says on that bombshell, doesn't he? Yeah. Okay, well, on that bombshell. On that bombshell, we will leave things there. But we're surrounding him. We've got the canaries firmly in our grasp. Yeah. It's looking good. Let's just do a quick save to mark the end of the app. Yes, you're right. I'd forgotten about our lovers, but yeah, we have two lovers, Ben Moss and Fred Dibner. So yeah, great. Things are going very well for Paddy. No, Dave Spikey has no lovers. He has no wife and no sign that he had a wife. But he does have a child. So I don't know what's happened. He's got his friend the Pope, who's also called Dave Spikey, who's still going along nicely. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it's. Oh, he's a big hashish guy, Dave Spikey. We've got to give him a lover to really take him down. Yeah, but okay. Well, it's hard to seduce him without someone donating. Yeah, exactly. No to lovers, yes to weed. Oh, and he has the blood of the prophet coursing through his veins. He's sadistic, wrathful, shy, and trusting. I think that might be the case. Might be the case, Oracle. But anyway, we'll try next time. We'll try and take him down. Although it could still be a few more wars yet, because we have to work our way. We can still work our way around this way. But we are surrounding him because that stops him from taking these. So I think that's going well. Okay, let's get out of it. Let's pop outside. Let's just pop right outside.
Clippity horse.
Clippity clop, clippity horse.
Okay. Well, this was fun. This is a good. These are. They're difficult to explain. They're difficult to explain in streams, so I'll admit it. But it's a fun idea. We're taking down Dave Spikey. We've probably not committed libel. Yeah, we've got Fred Dibner in the court. We've got that producer guy, Ed Arians. He's our sort of rubbish steward. There's been progress. It's been good. Hopefully, well, this will be a weekly thing now. So Thursdays will be King Dangdu days. Oh yeah, no problem, Andy. Yes, I hopefully you get working internet and working doors soon. Let's hope that for all of you. Hopefully you all get hopefully we all get working internet and working doors. What more could we want? Eventually I'll work out a way to do both, yes. So yeah, next Thursday we'll do this again. Hopefully I'll do more streams this week. I'll see. I'm not sure what to do on Tuesdays yet. We'll do something on Tuesdays. We could keep doing Paddy watch-alongs where we try and work our way through Paddy's back catalogue of things. We could do that. We would I don't know. What is no? No, I'm going to stop trying to work it out. Great. So oh yes, who would me indeed? But I think, and I, you know, maybe I'll play some games or something. So I'll hopefully do some more streams. But thank you all for your support, for your time. Which I mean, all of our time could be spent doing something else. But you know, it's nice that we've chosen to do this together. You just dropped a great pick in Discord. Great, I will look forward to that. You're on a large lag. Oh, okay. It could have been. Okay, it could have been from hours ago, Andy. It could have been from hours ago. That's fine. What was WYWD? It doesn't matter. It's gone now. It was from the past. Thanks, Killian. I will upload these somewhere, but I'm not sure where yet. I will do that. But thanks everyone. I'm going to go to bed. It's late. You've got a folk gig to go to. Well, have fun. Have fun. Enjoy the folk. And yeah, goodbye everyone. I'll see you. Hopefully I'll be streaming some more this week. I'm less ill now, which is good. Good news. I think. Right. Okay. Right. Thanks everyone, and good night. I'm going to reverse away now. Here I go. Goodbye. Thanks everyone. See you next week. Bye.